My name is Robert Smith. I'm the minister of the White Street Church of Christ. And formerly, we organized this meeting here to bring awareness to the community of some of the crimes that's going on among our people, especially the youth. We want to bring an awareness about the police system, Rowan County Sheriff Department and the Salisbury Police Department, some of the things that they are doing. We want the young folks to be aware about certain events that could go on in this community to kind of keep them out of harm's way. And the reason why we had this rally here is because it was about the awareness of Trayvon Martin, but also about our young folks here that suffers at the hands of the justice system, being treated unjust. And we just want the young folks to know that we are giving them an avenue to come and tell their story, to let us be aware about what's going on, because I truly believe that they know what's going on more than our community than we do. So therefore, that's what this was. This was a springboard to start a series of rallies or forums for the young folks to come tell a story so we can bring awareness to the injustice that we suffer at the hands of our own law and try to make a change or a difference in how the law view us versus viewing other folks that are not of our color. You know, I truly believe that it's only going to take a change when this community come together as one. You know, like I said before, they say that justice is blind. So we want to know, what do justice see? If it's seeing just our children with the pants hanging down in the hoodies, or is it the point that, you know, they feel like just because we're different, we are to the point that we don't count. So, you know, the reason why I got so much involved is because of my incident. Of course, on one day that I was in my bed and had a knock at the door, and the police knocked on the door, and they came in and kicked my door in, and they put handcuffs on me and took me downtown for 3 charges. They said delay instruction and resisting arrest and a misuse of 911, and which I find highly impossible when I'm laying in my bed and I don't have no charges. So I'm feeling like, even though being a minister, trying to live by the law and uphold the law and be a law-abiding citizen, how can they take me out of my house when I don't have no charges and arrest me? So if they can do me like this, I wonder what they're doing with my neighbors' children and what they're doing to my neighbors. The community really need to take note of this. I don't believe it's an isolated incident no more than Trayvon was an isolated incident. What it is that we turned our head and turned a deaf ear to what's going on in our community. And we should make a forum where our young folks can express to us what's going on with them and what they're looking for from their guardians. And we are their guardians. You know, the proverb says it takes a village to raise a child. So therefore, it seems like to me that the village has been isolated and has come to the point that it no longer cares about its own children. So what we need to do with meetings like this that are going on in Kannapolis and also in Gastonia and other places, we need to come together, support the meeting, let the media and quote unquote the justice system know that we're concerned about justice too. If justice is going to be for one, it should be for all. I like to say April the 26th at 8 o'clock in Rowan County court system is my court date. I'm being represented by Corey Buggs from Lexington. He's a black attorney. We're at this time asking folks to be on what they call court patrol. We want at least 30 or 40 people to come wearing black. And what it is to bring awareness and to let the court system know that we are actively involved in how the justice system is treating us versus somebody else. And not only that, along with this, it has given me a spirit to work with all those who felt like they have been treated unjustly. This is just a beginning of what we'll begin to do. We're going to try to put things in place to help people in the community who don't know what to do, how to file complaints, how to get in touch with attorneys that would help them in their problems, and not only that, to try to bring awareness to the Board of Councilors, to make them aware of how things are going in the community, and also to get people in places to make changes in Rowan County as far as going to the polls and voting for those people that would, in terms, take our consideration and work in our benefit and in our favor. Because if we don't change the law, and we don't change the law, we'll continue to get the same thing. And the only way you can change law is to change the faces that makes the law. Well, how I got to know Brother John Burnett is because that when I had my incident, I had nowhere to go. I didn't know where to turn to. I didn't know what to do. After filing complaints and getting stonewalled, somebody told me to get in touch with John Burnett. So I called another friend who was on Facebook with John Burnett, and I called him. And I called him down to present my case to him. And when he came, he showed me some of the things that I can legally do and have the right to do in order to file cases against what they done unjustly to me. And not only that, gave me a form and a coalition of people who feels the same way that I do, that knows the law. And so therefore, it strengthened my relationship with John, because I see that John is doing a great work as being an activist for his people and the unjust justice that's been done to us. So that's how I got to know John, and I found out that he's a serious brother about what he does. And I truly believe that if we can get behind John and support him in this day and time, in this era, and not only that, this area can have an activist and being a voice for our people, especially our young people.